Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson ready for some preseason football. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Raiders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Gino. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Gino. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. You're not. Get him. Up.
30 out wide. Pearsall on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Watch out!
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Darian Porter in on the stop. Third and a yard.
Get set! Watch out! Up.
To throw, Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Israel McCollum.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Outside. Watch out! Stop.
On first and 10, Purdy. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Third down. Touchdown. 49. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Point after, coming up here. It's up and through. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
7. From the 38 now, here's second and 7. Smith. Open man. That's Dante Ford And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
There we go.
In motion, Besh. A second down throw for Smith. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Get set. Yellow. Right side.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Get set.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Makes the score Niners 14, Raiders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
In motion, Besh. On second down, Smith. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their checkdowns underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense,
He will score! Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
and that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
We are all square, 14 apiece to score as this one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Outside. 18! 22 Yellow. Up.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
10 yards.
The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Second and 1 now from the 21.
Get set. Get set. Line around up.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He gets free.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And the Niners are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
McCaffrey. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Third and goal. Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown. Touchdown. 49. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the handoff, this is Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. It is second and 9. From the shotgun, Smith. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On first and 10, it's Genty. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pesh. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
A gain of 15.
Ready.
And the Raider first down.
Now Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
There we go, Simone. There we go, Simone.
Now, Gino. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. That one, taken in. Jack back. Touchdown, Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Keeps his field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
There's no rush to shut it down. Whatever I get your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the house.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Oh, a huge mistake. Late in the half. It is intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go.
Smith. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play.
Oh, a loose football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Check 58.
Gino to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Forward for maybe a yard. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. Hold the ready.
Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everything. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 comes 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll look to throw. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He's got his tight end, Braden Willis. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
6-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw yet again. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
5-yard gain up there.
Ready?
And the 49er, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
19, go.
Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brought down just
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Set. Bravo 80.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
and goal to go.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Big play coming up here. High game, 3rd and a couple. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Sky Moore. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score Niners 28, Raiders 31.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
On the jump.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive start on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pickup of 5. 41. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Vegas.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one caught for Dante Wester. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Reno!
First down.
Janet! Hawk 70! Roll!
Now give on the ground. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
On the set. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Check go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A run with Garenda. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They run over center with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now this time they'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
They'll run with Robinson. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Set up. Panther 60, Panther 60. Take over.
Robinson. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
1 yard on the play.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, 3rd down.
19, 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll drop to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now for the point after. He gets it to go. And the 49ers will go up by 7.
Makes the score Niners 35, Raiders 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's caught left side by Bauer.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now 2nd and inches. He'll look to throw. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
16 yards.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
First down, Las Vegas.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. To the left side here. Caught by Baker. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
19. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw again. That's deep on the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Things I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem.